Omaha defense. Can Chicago advance?
All right, we will.
Now a 2nd and 10 for Caldwell, looking down the field, and that's intercept, feeling pretty good about themselves.
That's what they need, turnovers. That's the only chance they have to beat Chicago tonight.
A 1st and 10 handoff.
His halfback, Matei Vincent. She has to get chunks of 4 and 5 yards at a time and move the sticks down the field.
Lynn Durham netting a loss of a yard. Now a 3rd and 11 handoff going back to Vincent. And look at that, back to do the honors. And the ball sailing over the head of Durham. That ball is still loose in the end zone. And Durham not chirping at all on the sideline, letting that one go.
Unbelievable. I don't think he knew the rule.
Caldwell making 1st and goal at the Omaha 6. They'll get this play underway. That's Caldwell trying to, a 2nd and goal now, ball at the 3. Caldwell with a dart over the middle.
Then taking a shot to the quarterback's head with Caldwell.
That's another crossing pattern. And ball backed up at the Omaha 8-yard line. A design keeper. This is Noble from the shotgun, looking into the flat and caught. Caught by Lindsey Howell, and ugly.
Stacked from top to bottom, but they're led by the LFL Defensive Player of the Year in the middle, Kristen Morrison.
Look at Alex. Maybe they're starting to do it here. A 1st and 10. Ball at the 22 of Omaha. Look at Vincent showing some. Noble remains in the shotgun. That's Howell in motion. Fakes the handoff to Lundberg. Now a 2nd and 13. Ball at the Omaha 19-yard line. Again, fakes the handoff. Gonna look to pass. No, now gonna take off with it. On a 4th and 3 and less, you cannot rush up the A or B gap as the quarterback. And that's a fumble.
It's the only one all year who's moved the football on the ground. You give it to Sloboda, who hasn't touched it once against Chicago.
That's an uncovered
Covered feet. Jalen Durham up top, totally held her on the out route. Good call by.
An empty back set for Caldwell. Back to pass, looking into the end zone. That is intercepted. One, a Y handoff, Shalyn Durham. That'll give the offense some breathing room, a 3-yard carry. The winner moves on, the loser goes home. That's Matei Vincent. Look at the tackle by a 3rd and 4, ball at the 7. From the shotgun, and that is intercepted.
Lollipop by Noble. Just floats it out there. We call this a coach killer. When it's a pick 6, that could change the coach's career.
So a 1st and 10. That's Lindsey Howell in motion. They're going to fake the handoff to Vincent. Now a reverse with Gordon. That Denver game, but being dominated by that front 3 of Chicago. Now a little confusion in the backfield. Noble, that's Jamie Lundberg in the backfield. Howell again in motion. Noble back to pass, rolling left, looking down the field. Nothing down there on the 15-yard line. Noble back to pass. A little wheel route. That's Jamie Lundberg. Caldwell from the shotgun, a low snap back, going to the end zone and deflected. Knights right now. A 2nd and 15. Caldwell from the shotgun underneath. That is caught in the open field.
Oh, Caldwell great underneath, but not good deep.
And that was a bit of confusion. It looked like the bell had rung, and the Omaha defense kind of stopped. So that'll be a Chicago touchdown. So now a 1st and 15. Howell again in motion. Noble back to pass, over the middle, over the head of the end zone cameras. A great interception by Allie Alberts. And here's Jane Caldwell, a wide open lane. Offense to the 7-yard line. So a 1st and 10 for Lindsey Noble. This is a design quarterback keeper, and they knew it was
2-0 right now, like that.
2nd and 12, ball at the Omaha 6. Another floater. Sloboda in motion. They're going to need to throw the football here on a 3rd and 12. No, Noble's going to keep it again. Work the sidelines.
He could punt, but he wants to get some points on the board and get back in this game.
Noble continues to stay in the shotgun, and she's going to try to
for a horse collar because she pulled her down by the hair.
Miscommunication in the backfield. That's Matei Vincent not to even challenge this. 2nd and 2. I don't know what's going on between Noble and Vincent. But Noble sees yard line, kind of a bunch set for this Omaha offense. They're going to work it up the middle. A minute 50 remaining. Omaha's out of timeouts. That's Noble lofting it at this would-be interception.
Nothing behind this pass at all. There's Bridges with the ball. That's definitely incomplete, but I just don't understand what's going on with the arm.
Has dropped that interception. Noble back to pass again. No, she's going to try to keep it herself.
Killing you. You have to have some routes down the field so it's a pass run option.
Again, miscommunication. I think do or die situation early in this game. Lindsay Noble back to pass into the flat. And then from the shotgun, empty back. Stepping up in the pocket, down the field, caught! Sides. 1st and 15, that's Rebecca Gordon in motion. Noble back to pass, nobody open. Athletically by Kristen Morrison. A 2nd and 19, no timeouts remaining. That's a give-up handoff to Chicago will take over on downs. A screen pass to Matei Vincent. Vincent in the open field making moves.
Was not focused on Omaha at all. This was all about Nashville.
So now 20 seconds remaining and no timeouts for Chicago. 2.5 seconds, that is exactly what they'll need to do. No, they're gonna dump it off. That's Tamika Robinson. Robinson trying to back to LFL football night as we look at all the playoff teams, but more so with Chicago. It appears more of the offense goes through Caldwell. And
how quick she gets through. They simply don't have enough people to block everybody when Alberts is lined up on the line.
15. Ball remains at the 10-yard line for Omaha after that 5-yard loss. And this is Lundberg. Noble has had a tough time managing this game. A 3rd and 20. A quick swing pass that was intended. Durham back to punt. This time at least the ball gets back to Durham. A Shanker gets a good Omaha bounce. That's Dominique Collins on the 1st and 10. Ball at the 15 for Omaha. Noble back to pass, a little dump off, incomplete this time. Was having a lot of success against a very athletic Chicago defense. This is Noble.
Continue it and no more penalties.
So a 1st and 10, ball at the Chicago 22. This handoff to Jamie. From the shotgun again, Noble dropping back to pass. And I'm telling you, she's given up on those routes early and taking off with Sita. You're up against the best middle linebacker in the league. And I don't think Noble was anticipating the ball.
The field, Lindsey Howe makes some yardage.
And we've got another buzzer as Lindsay Noble and
Dante Allen didn't know that shouldn't have been a safety. He let the 2 points go.
This is Noble back to pass, a dump, intercepted. Game, as long as you cool off.
This is one of the worst called games we've seen all year in the LFL. These guys right now.
Jamie Lundberg, Howell again in motion. She's looking to dump it off to Lundberg. Lundberg cutting back to the inside. 18-yard line. That's Javille Thompson in motion. Caldwell looked to the flat, nobody is there. And the pocket.
I guarantee she's watching this tape. She's gonna have her sealed off.
2nd and 12. Up to the Chicago 19-yard line. Caldwell back to pass, pump fakes it, down the field, wide open. I think they're gonna throw it the rest of the way. They're looking to get out of this building. That's Jamie Lundberg. Allie, Lindsay Noble under center, handing it off again. This time Shalyn Durham, the fullback. Now a 3rd and 7, ball at the 18 of Omaha. Rolling left and throwing down the field, a 4th and 7. Noble under center, handing it off to Lundberg. That had no chance.
Develop your players and your plays.
And if nothing else, you go out fighting. You know, you keep fighting for a team primed once again for a deep run in the playoffs. What's new? Field. And you could see she's milking that clock. Look at that. I'm really curious how much time Noble has had. And that shotgun almost hit the player in motion. So time, but they don't have that luxury here in Omaha. A 3rd and 4. Here's Noble again trying to create something.
They don't go back to him. They don't have a real offensive coordinator that can mix the plays up and use the players the way they should.
1st and 10. It is down 68-0. Now you're verbally assaulting one of their players. Never seen anything like it. Back versus Mamacita, Shauna Wagner. 2nd and 19. Release play, caught. That's Lynn's. Play calling has been worse. And this is Noble. Booting, left. Defenders draped all over her, breaking through arm tackles. Thinking that you're better than you actually are.
Absolutely right. This is Omaha. That defense right now.
Impressive rookies that we have in the league right now. You've got Stevie Schnorr at middle linebacker. Oh, and a young lady named
To play all night long throwing the football against LA.
Yeah, I think that they're going to compete against LA. Rachel Washington. 1st and goal. Jane Caldwell buying time with her feet, now throwing into traffic. Not that it matters.
A hamstring or anything with 1 minute left in the game.
There it is. Javelle Thompson walking into the end zone. 2-point conversion across the middle, wide open. Remaining in their season, and thankfully this game. Down the field, throwing into coverage. Shabria Civilian with the championship matchup. It'll be the Chicago Bliss.
Quarterbacks. All she has to do is go out and beat